4 seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to Tampa Bay and Raymond James Stadium, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on last year's national champions, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. The Sooners will get the first crack on offense today. And here we are, folks, the last 2 teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should beat.
Breaks a tackle in the clear now. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 in the first down.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw again. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Short throw to the back. An easy completion. The Sooners looking to keep this drive rolling.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right.
Touchdown, Sooners! He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Play action here on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
It's a small gain by the fullback, but nice to see him and his hands make a play.
And there's the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Snags a quick throw. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. The shotgun running play call. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. And now the handoff. Breaks an open space. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football, and pipe.
Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. To throw, it's Baker. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan, as they answer with their first score of this title game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And the Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's caught on the crossing pattern. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. On third down, it's a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Sooners will send their punt team out of the field. Looking to flip the field here. He'll field the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. To go with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To the air. It's Baker. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. The Wolverines keep the football on the move. On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
And the Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. Tackled, but first down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Sticking with the running game. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Wolverines!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the kickoff will be returned. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. A quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Contact as he threw it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. 2nd down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
They'll hand it off. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Running play called on 3rd and short. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. To throw, it's Baker. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for the passing game.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at midfield. He's in the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Give it to the back again. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game. The offense lines up now, no longer backed up against their own goal line. 1st down across the 20. To the air, it's Baker. The receiver makes the catch. They bring them down, but a solid game there in 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. Now it's 2nd down here. The back's got it. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Off the play fake on 1st down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught quickly. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
That's another positive game here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
7th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Baker. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Going to be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line. The eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Dropping back. It's Baker. Pass clock.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these 3rd downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on 4th down?
It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. 2nd down after that completion. Motion now from the tight end. Takes the ball and hits the left side. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. It's a quick grab. Finding space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Michigan. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Sooners' offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually he comes home with a sack.
It's the running back in the flat. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the 1st down. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, he escapes. So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts him in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the 2nd half. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays with this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches are likely to focus on as they move forward. That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
The Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. He finds some space. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40. Clock running in the final minute here of the 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. He'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14. And the Wolverines are in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Wolverines will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Leaning on the run game here late. The pickup was 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Can he make it to the marker? They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a 1st down at the 21.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
And they finally stop him at a decent gain that time. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the same runner's got it again. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions.
What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other